To become a great writer, you need to show up as yourself. To become a great artist, you need to show up as yourself. This is what I learned. And I learned this by playing the drums. My short experience as a drummer taught me this. When I was 18, I fell in love with playing the drums. It was magic. I loved playing by myself with other people. I loved studying, but soon I lost the emotional connection with the music, with the art of making music. The stage became a place for me to show off, to impress the audience. Like, I was obsessed with having technique, the perfect drumming skills. I hoped that the people in the audience would think, "Oh, look at that drummer, look at how skillful he is, look at how he can play that note, look at how fast he is." But also in my practice room, even in my practice room when I was studying, like, I started doing exercises to only develop my technical skills. I hardly ever put on a song by Iron Maiden, for example, one of my favorite bands, and just play along with the music. Because to me, that was, think about this, it was a waste of time. It became a waste of time because I thought playing along with my favorite music is not a way to improve my technique, because I'm just doing things that I already know how to do. So I was not expressing myself. I was not playing to express my creativity, my imagination, because there's a lot of that involved in when you're playing an instrument. If you've ever played an instrument, you know very well. But art requires heart. So I had these two drumming teachers. One was Luca, and the other one was Carlo. So, okay, we don't care about their names, but one of them, he told me, "Look, I never sit behind a drum kit to do mechanical exercises. No way. I play with my heart. We must play with our heart." The other teacher would give me for homework boring exercises like five stroke with this, 5 strokes with that. This is a pattern. Play this pattern, and then speed up a little bit. Then same pattern, but now with only one hand. So this kind of things. This kind of boring exercises, mechanical exercises that were aimed at developing my technical skills. And I'm glad now that I had both in my drumming journey, because both were needed. I needed both, but I didn't understand that. I was more focused on what the technical teacher would tell me. Okay, so even in my practice room, I wasn't expressing. I wasn't free. I was just there trying to be perfect, trying to be the best. But I could not be the best. I could not be the best because there were so many other drummers online. Like, I used to go to a website called Drummers World. I think it already exists. And I would see from America, from the US. I mean, when you're 10 in the US, when you're 3, like, people can already play instruments. They're already monsters. And I thought, why am I playing the drums? I will never be like these people. What's the point? And I would get discouraged, I would get disappointed, demotivated, disheartened. But is this what music is all about? Is this what art is all about? Is this what writing is all about? Because now I'm engaging with this new form of art, new for me, writing. I've been writing since 2021. I quit drumming. I quit drumming after 5 years, let's say. Yeah, about 5 years. But I don't want to quit writing. I don't want to quit writing because I realized that if I show up as myself in my writing, but not just in my writing, even here, even on YouTube, or in anything you do, you're the best version of yourself when you show up as yourself. But there are these limits that we impose on our self-expression, on our creativity. Like, for example, for a writer, it might be, I must make money. I must write every day. I must write at least 500 words a day. I must have great writing techniques. Otherwise, I need to impress. I need to write stories that impress. All these, I don't know how to call them, constrictions, constraints, limits, all these things that we have in our head that we think we should do, well, actually, at least for me, they are great ways to stifle my creativity, to hide from myself. Because if I think I need to impress, well, then I start doing things that maybe I wouldn't do if I didn't think I needed to impress. But I'm not saying that writing or playing an instrument or painting, I'm not saying that you do need to have the skills, that we don't need to have the skills, the technique. I'm just saying that the technique is a tool that will help you express yourself better in your art, in your writing, wherever. It's just a tool. Like grammar. I'm an English language teacher, and I've seen students, and I was one of those students who wanted to impress with the grammar. Because, I know this fancy word, or I know this, I can speak fluently. I know this grammar structure, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to show off a little bit. I know these new words now. But words and grammar, the technique, is just a tool to express yourself, to express the content of your heart and your mind and your heart. So, great artists, I've realized, they show up as themselves. They are the best version of themselves when they are themselves. And this is, like, you will see it. It will be evident. Like, think about Freddie Mercury. Like, Freddie Mercury, for me, it was an unbelievable artist. I haven't read his biography, but when you when you see him on a stage, you can see himself. You can see the passion. You can see he's expressing. Okay, he's also impressing people. He's also trying maybe to impress people. But to me, it's like he's there to serve the audience, to show up as himself, and to transport, to help. Because this is, at the end of the day, this is what art is all about. I've said it in other videos. Art is the skillful use of creativity to help another person, notice what their distracted mind might have missed. Why do painters make paintings? I think they do it for self-expression, but also to show, to say, look at this landscape. Did you notice? Did you notice what's there? Have you ever stopped and looked at the landscape and felt some sort of emotion? This is what I think. I'm not a painter, but this is what I think painters do. They do it to help you to create an emotional connection with you. And how can you create a genuine emotional connection with someone if you're not genuine yourself, if you don't show up as yourself? All those beliefs that we have, all those fears that we have, like I'm afraid of making a mistake. Okay, I'm going to record a YouTube video, but I'm so afraid to make a mistake. What people will think of me? People won't care. I feel that people don't care that much about you. And actually, in my latest interview with Matthew Dix, I think he said this, or maybe it was in another interview that I saw with him. Well, basically he said, people don't care about you. They don't care about how you look. They care about themselves and how you make them feel. And we know this, but it's hard to remember when we are on a stage, when we are writing a book, when we are publishing something. So I will not quit writing this time, I promise. I promise, because I'm too invested now, and I don't want to make the mistakes that I made when I was a drummer. So I hope this is helpful, this reflection, this another unedited ramble. I hope that you will make use of this. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think I'm, it might well be possible that the things that I say, they make no sense. And one reason I have this YouTube channel is also to learn from you, because you have thoughts, you have ideas about creativity, you have stories to tell. So if you think I'm just saying bullshit, well, you can let me know. No worries. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're a writer and you want to improve your writing, or you want to keep improving your writing, consider joining my private email list, Better Writers. I send one short email every week. I share tips, insights, things that I learn, book recommendations to help you do one thing only: become a better writer. The link is in the show notes or in the description of this video. Thank you for listening once again. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.